The Horror of the Tazumari Greed Statue. Episode 1. The Tazumari Greed Statue. I don't think I've done this as its own video. I think I've done these as editing videos. So I'm going to share episode 1 of the Tazumari Greed Statue. So here we go. Gimme, gimme, greedy, greedy. Gimme, gimme, greedy, greedy. Gimme, gimme, greedy, greedy. If you hear those words in the back of your mind, slapping out from under those deeply grooved all-season rubber tires, hammered into a board that's being nailed to a roof, growled through that car engine as it speeds down that dark highway, or howled on the wind during a violent storm, you should probably run. The gimme, gimme, greedy, greedy is coming. And while you may not have started it, you may not have opened its box, it is now after you. The gimme, gimme, greedy, greedy is a demon like no other. Because instead of convincing people to do something evil or sell their souls to the devil by signing on the bloody line, it seeks out individuals who are deep in the throes of the deadly sin of greed. I do believe it was God's Son, Jesus? Was that his name? It's been millennia ago. I seem to recall something about his tossing bankers' tables over onto the ground so hard that the stone tops broke. Crooked businessmen, that's what it was about. We didn't mind, of course. Every one of those cheating connivers had a contract with us. Well, not me. Greed isn't my thing, but Mammon and Belphegor were thrilled, and despite the interference by the holy light, their souls were brought down to the dark depths eventually. In fact, they're still burning on the 4th level. To be honest, if my kind could be honest, Jesus didn't do much good in that area. Greed is still prevalent. In fact, it's more prevalent today than it was back then. It's especially taken off in the last few years, and my brethren couldn't be more thrilled. There is an excitement in Hades that I haven't felt since before the sun. In fact, we love greed, and despite not knowing exactly who or what this Tazumari Greed Statue is, we applaud its mission. It's giving us an abundance of souls because every time a CEO raises a price beyond what is necessary, every time a scammer or fraudster steals money from hardworking citizens, every time a car dealership tacks on an unneeded fee, every time an insurance company refuses to pay out for a legitimate claim, every time a grocery store overcharges for basic foods, every time someone is overcharged or underpaid for any greedy reason, the gimme, gimme, greedy, greedy appears. That's what the humans call the Tazumari Greed Statue. And that thing evokes the most horriblest of deaths. Truthfully, we couldn't be more proud. The greedy die in horrible agony. Their skin is ripped from their bodies. Their eyes explode in their sockets. Their bones break into 1,000 pieces. Their internal organs burn inside their disintegrating body cavities. Then their greedy souls are sent down the river Styx to the depths of hell, where they are tortured by any number of devils until they scream for mercy. But there is no mercy to be had, not in our domain. By now, of course, you may be wondering how this all started. Who unleashed the gimme gimme greedy greedy, and how could they be so stupid? Well, like most terrible things, it was unleashed by a greedy CEO who already had $1 billion in his bank account. It was enough money for him to retire and for his grandchildren's grandchildren to live their lives free of financial worry. But he needed more. More. More! It wasn't enough for this man to have 2 regular mansions, 4 vacation mansions, 2 jets and 2 yachts, and a couple of private islands, along with too many luxury cars to count. He had to have more. And because of his intense greed, he opened the debug box and unleashed an ancient greed demon. That was the first episode of the Horror of the Tazumari Statue, Greed Statue. It is available on Kindle Vella. It is my October horror story for this year. And I might do episode 2 a bit later, maybe in a few days. But remember to like and subscribe if you are so motivated to do so, and I will talk to you later.